All stories alleged. For gossip and entertainment only. Let's get started.
Hello, gossipers. Are you into entertainment shows or award shows, I should say, like the Emmys, the Golden Globes, the American Music Award, the BET Awards? BET, I said BET, correct? BET Awards. And now you have the Oscars. So the Oscar nominations, they're out. It should have been done, I think, a week ago or 2 weeks ago, but because of the wildfire in California, they did not do the nominations. They did not present the list of nominations. Well, they did it this morning, and I can tell you that out of all the nominations, I've only seen one of the movies for best film, and that is Conclave. If you want to go check it out, it's a good movie. But before we get to that, let's talk how many scores or how many nominations each movie racked up, or the movies that are in that category, best film, I think it's called. So Emilia Perez, that they got 30 nominations. The Brutalist, they got 10. Wicked, 10. A Complete Unknown got 8. Conclave got 8. Anora, 6. Dune Part 2, 5. The Substance, 5. Nosferatu, 4. I'm Still Here, 3. Sing Sing, 3. The Wild Robot, 3. The Apprentice, 2. Float, 2. Nickel Boys, 2. And Real Pain, 2. So I think those are all the movies. Let me go down here. That's in the category for Best Picture. Okay, so they call it Best Picture. And no, those are not all. So for Best Picture, the nominees are Anora, The Brutalist, A Complete Unknown, Kalkov, Dune Part 2, Emilia Perez, I'm Still Here, Nickel Boys, The Substance, and Wicked. Now we're going to go to the category for Best Actress. And for Best Actress, we have Cynthia Erivo for Wicked, Carla Sofia Gascon for Emilia Perez, which with Carla, I kind of suspected she was trans, but I was not sure because you have to be careful how you say things about people. But up top here, let me go up top to see what this person said about Carla. Give me a second. Because you want to know about it, but then you're like, if you get it wrong, then people are going to call you this and that. And right here it says Carla Sofia Gascon, who stars in Emilia Perez as a Mexican cartel chief who undergoes gender transition surgery, made history this morning as the first openly transgender person to be nominated for an acting Oscar. So yes, so not only does she play a transgendered person, but she's also transgendered in real life. So we're going to go back to the actresses. So we said Cynthia, now Carla, and you have Mickey Addison, Anora, Demi Moore, The Substance. Now, Demi Moore won the Golden Globe, and usually if you're the winner of the Golden Globe, most likely you're going to win the Oscar. So about 95% of the time, if you win the Golden Globe for Best Actress, then most likely you're going to win the Oscar. And the other actress to round out those top 5 is Fernanda Torres, and she's in I'm Still Here. For best actor, because there's a lot of lists. There's a lot of categories. I'm only doing the ones that we might know. So for Best Actor, you have Adrian Brody for The Brutalist. Now, if he wins the Oscar, this will be his second Oscar win, and he might have the chance to, because what? He won the SAG Award. Is it the SAG Award or Golden Globe? No, it's the Golden Globe. Sorry, the Golden Globe. He won the Golden Globe for Best Actor. So most likely he'll get it for The Brutalist. Then you have Timothy Chalamet for A Complete Unknown, Coleman Domingo for Sing Sing, Ralph Fiennes for Conclave, and Sebastian Stan for The Apprentice. So now we're going to go to, let's see if we could go to Best Actress. That's editing. We're going to go to Supporting now. So for Best Supporting Actress, you have Monica Barbaro, A Complete Unknown, Ariana Grande for Wicked. So now she'll be known as an Oscar nominee. Felicity Jones, The Brutalist, Isabella Rossellini for Conclave, and Zoe Saldana for Emilia Perez. And the winner of the Golden Globe in that category went to Zoe Saldana. And guess what? With Zoe and Demi Moore, the Golden Globe was their first win for each actress. Demi Moore is in this entertainment industry for over 40 years, and she just won her first award. And guess what? She's the number one contender to win her first Oscar, sorry. Why I keep saying Emmy? Her first Oscar for Best Actress. And same with Zoe Saldana. The Golden Globe was her first win ever in her career. And now the Oscar most likely will be her second award for her acting in her profession, sorry. So yeah, those two, I think they're going to make, not make history, but for them being in the entertainment industry for so long, and when it comes to award shows for acting, they've never been nominated or called upon as a winner. So, I'm happy for both those ladies. So for the Best Supporting Actor now, we have Yura Borisov, Anora, Kieran Culkin, A Real Pain, Edward Norton, A Complete Unknown, Guy Pearce, The Brutalist, and Jeremy Strong, The Apprentice. Wow. So the person, let me see. I don't remember who won Best Support. Oh, yes, now I know. Kieran Culkin. And of course, you hear the last name. He is the brother of Macaulay Culkin from Home Alone fame. But yes, gossipers, will you be watching the Oscars? I don't watch award shows anymore, but I just wanted you guys to hear and know. The only movie I've seen from the Best Picture list is hold on. I had it right here. Conclave. And guess what? I watched it last night. I didn't even know it was did I say Emmy again? Oh geez, something is going on. But the Oscar, Conclave. And guess what? I watched it yesterday. I watched it last night, and I did not know it was being nominated for an Oscar. And Isabella Rossellini, she's nominated, and Ralph Fiennes is also nominated. And it was a good movie. Basically, it's a movie about the Pope dying, and they had to find a new Pope, a new chief. No, I shouldn't say chief. Just say Pope. They had to find a new Pope. But when the process that they go through, it shows you that even with Christianity, you can be sharks, you can be vicious. Because they were priests in there, or what do they call them? They didn't use the word priest, like a father, no. Something else they called them, but some of them were so manipulative. I don't think I pronounced that correctly, that they were willing to sabotage other fathers, other priests, just to get the position of pope. And you're like, these supposed to be God's children that should always tell the truth and not make people feel less than, uncomfortable. You're supposed to embrace and love and teach the true word of God, and them in a while, doing backstabbing. But I wonder, you know what? I'm gonna tell how it ended. Basically, it ended where before the Pope died, he reached out to another priest, and he told the priest if anything should happen to him, he wanted that priest to come along and to take part in the choosing. Now, when he went, they did not know he was coming because the Pope died. The Pope did not tell any of his successors or other fathers or anything like that he had made, he had asked this new father to come and stay with them. And, it goes on voting, as I said, the backstabbing back and forth in between. And then at the end, the new father that came in, they chose him as the new pope. But then there was some investigation going on that father, because they were like, the Pope didn't tell us about him before he died. What's so special about this person? Come to find out that this father was in the hospital, and he was in the hospital for, wait for it, a hysterectomy. So basically what it is, this Pope was transgendered that they chose. And right now, only 2 fathers, they know what it is. And basically, that's how the movie ended, with that revelation that this was a transgendered Pope. Now, that's how it ended. No one else knew, only the person who did the investigating and the father, because I'm calling him father. They called him something else. Minister, no. They call him something else, but yeah, he was in charge. After the Pope died, he was in charge to pick a new Pope. He did not want that position because he knows the job that entails. And if you don't feel you're right for that job, don't take it, because, you know what I'm saying? So to see it end that way, that, the Pope was trans, basically. And the way how the trans character told it, or the new Pope now, it's like he was born with the organs, but didn't feel like, like a regular trans person in that sense. You were born this, but you were supposed to be born that way. So yes, that's the only movie I've seen from the list. The other movie that you could watch if you want to see it, because it's on Netflix, is Emilia Perez. Yes, that right now, Perez. I don't know, I'm trying to sound like Spanish saying it, Perez. But yeah, Emilia Perez, that movie is on Netflix. And I know it's a musical about transgendered identity. So, you could go watch that. Everything else, I'm not quite sure where you could go see it. So, since that is on the list, I might watch Emilia Perez just to see what it's about. To see Zoe's performance in there for her Oscar nomination, and also for the transgendered actress who was also nominated. So, gossipers, will you be watching the Oscars? Like I said, I don't watch award shows anymore. I think they're drag, they're boring. So I just wait until the next day just to get the quick breakdown from the entertainment news or Inside Edition, places like that. But yeah, so, I said, let me just bring it to you, anyone who might be interested in the Oscar nominations. And like I said, there's a lot of categories. So that is something I would tell you to go look up if you, want to know other categories. Like, you have your best editing, best sound, best animated short film, best original song, best original screenplay, best costume designer, best makeup and hairstylist, stuff like that. So, gossipers, until next time, please like, share, subscribe. Thank you for watching and listening.